partnership of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Moore. With the catch, it's low. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's an out route. The catch made. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to scramble. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on fourth down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score 7, Texas 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Goes out the stiff arm. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down play coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the catch. It's low. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's S for middle who gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown out by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's low. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back, it's Moore. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Crosses the 25. Down the left side, end zone ahead. The 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He makes the catch. The gamble pays off, and they take an 8-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The sure hands. It's Whittington. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's caught. It's Whittington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Whittington. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. To throw, it's Moore. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. A deep shot right down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackled after the interception, but that will be the final play of this first half. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Benson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the crow route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Play action here on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for the wideout. And this time it's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To the air. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's low. And tackled there by the defense.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Now they're going for it again.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's caught. It's Moore. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. This ball will be spotted right about the 45. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, Now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass is complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. A completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he knocks through the PAT.
38, Texas, 16.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looking downfield. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Oregon 45, Texas.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36 set to kick this one away. Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Ball handed off. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Looking for a deep completion. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pass rush closing in. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.